Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and to all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. And this is my second day of using my webcam on my computer to record all of this. Hokey smokes, it's such a new sensation and feeling. But I have a bit of video that hopefully I'm going to remember to attach to this, where I show my computer and all the setup and stuff. From my sloppy bed with the plushies on it, to the computer underneath the desk, to the microphone, to the recording setup, and to me in the background. This is, for the time being, this will be permanent. This will definitely change, but this whole setup may change. Thumbs up, thank you. No, not to show the computer itself, but just the setup of the way that I have things, but definitely a thumbs up on that. Yay! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, and it has been a day. First off, 5:30 in the morning, I have to get up to get ready to go to my appointment, because my appointment is at 7:30, and it takes time to get ready, and I have to leave here at 7 o'clock so I can make it to there. You need to log in 15 minutes early for my 7:30 appointment. So I, of course, woke up early from pain, and so did not get a full night's sleep, but at least I slept a little bit, and then got up and went to my appointment, made it back here in time for my therapy with my therapist, online, of course. But what they did at my appointment at the doctor's is I had some moles cut off of my back. 3 of them. So I have 3 bandages on my back right now that I have to go back to the hospital tomorrow at 1:45. I have to be there so that they can take the tape off, because itchy nose. I don't have anybody to do that for me, and I can't reach it, so they're going to take the tape off for me, and then that'll be good. Definitely a thumbs up. But hopefully everything will just be funny looking but benign. Here's a hope. Now I want to talk more about my computer, just because I am again so intensely grateful to absolutely everybody that helped me to get this thing. I have thought for the past couple years now that I was doomed, that I would never be able to get anything that would stop the downward spiral of things breaking and having less. Because just before I went and ruined my last computer by trying to upgrade it, I had been thinking, if anything happens to this, I am doomed. It's all I have to keep in contact, to communicate with the world. And then I disastrously ruined it trying to get it fixed. I have no ideas if it's disastrously ruined. The case with the motherboard and the chip and the cooler on it is in the storage unit. But it didn't work when I turned it on, and I don't have the wherewithal to do troubleshooting. I don't know if all the parts are in good shape or broken. I have no ways of finding out myself. And so with that thing out, I depended upon the graciousness of people out there who did send me. There were several of the little notebook, Chrome-like notebooks, and a little Microsoft one. And I used those for a time until I got better. I was bedbound at the time, and got better, at which point, with everything falling apart further, somebody sent me an Alienware laptop, and until it started going wonky, and then the wireless card died. I used that, at which point somebody sent the laptop that I had been using, and now there's this. I had never thought, with all of that going on, that I would be able to upgrade instead of just continue spiraling downward until I had absolutely nothing. Because, of course, in the middle of all that, my computer downgrading equipment-wise in time, also my Xbox broke, and then my PlayStation. I spilled water and it died. So it was just my world slowly getting smaller. But thank you so very much. This is intensely incredible. I am absolutely in awe of it, and I am so intensely grateful to each and every person that helped me out. So thumbs up and thank you much. Now, unfortunately, with the way the camera is, it's a 2 megapixel camera only. And so it ain't the greatest camera. So I may be doing intermixings of using the tablet for a camera, especially once again when I'm doing like gaming and reaction videos. So thumbs up. That was not a... I didn't want to sound like I was trying to be negative, because I wasn't. That's why I went the thumbs up, and I wanted to make sure that everyone knew that I wasn't being sarcastic. But I have been downloading games from Steam to go on this thing. I have been downloading games off of my GOG, and I copied things off of the laptop and such with my external drive that I've been using. Well, I've been trying to copy files that I had drained from the external drive onto the internal drive. And I've been trying to move the files back from the internal drive back to the external drive. They moved this direction just fine. When I try to move them back in that direction, it drops a procedure going at about 100 megabytes per second, drops down to about 20 or 30 kilobytes per second. And the job, say only 1 gigabyte, goes from a blink of an eye to it's going to be about 12 hours, and then that number slowly ticks up over time. I have no ideas what and why the files travel this direction but won't get off this drive. Oh boy. But past that, I have not played a ton of stuff on this thing yet to test it out. I have only done a few things. The things that I have played, I have been intensely impressed with. I got my Game Pass, Microsoft Game Pass, because right now the launcher runs through Game Pass. Yay. But I got Game Pass installed, finally was able to log into that, got Microsoft Launcher loaded up, fired that off, and oh my god, I am so used to having the view be effectively like standing in the middle of a one city block, and then everything past that is fuzzy. That's been my view for I don't know how long. Years. When I booted this thing, when I loaded it up and it started running, huge view distance, buttery smooth. So, it's a very, very good thing indeed. Now, other things, what have I tried out? Grocery store simulator and supermarket simulator. With all the things that I have that barely run, these are the two that I have actually spent some time playing. Unloading groceries from a truck, putting them onto the shelves so I can sell them to the customers that show up. or ordering my groceries and going out to pick them up off the sidewalk to put them onto the shelves so I can sell them to customers. One of the reasons, though, that I test a system like this out with that is because those are games that are terribly, terribly unoptimized. And if you can have a system that'll run a horribly optimized thing, not that bad, then you are doing good. And let me tell you, on the laptop that I've been using, I had to have only Supermarket Simulator running. Because if I had anything else at all, like if I had Firefox loaded up with one browser tab, that was too much. Inside of the game, I would have periods where, try to move forward and then move forward. And then not stop moving forward. Anywhere from 3 seconds to 3 minutes. And that's unplayable. So that's joyous. And then especially if I had Firefox running, if I loaded up Chrome, the whole system slowed down. And here's something that's so nice. When I would load Firefox and bring up YouTube, it would start to load up the YouTube page. And then it would literally take, bing, Dead Island Definitive Edition. Yes, I want to test that and play it. Because I got a save game if Steam synced it. Oh my god, what was I talking about? ADHD. I have had a bad ADHD day, forgetting everything that I'm talking about, which I did just now, because as I've mentioned to people with my ADHD, I forget what I'm talking about as I'm talking about it. I forget what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Even worse, I can be holding something in my hand, think about something else over here, and then the thing just falls out of my hand because I forgot about it. So many times I have found something on the floor because I didn't not put it down and have it roll, I just forgot about it in my hand and let it fall. And talking to my therapist today, I have had a bad ADHD day. I feel almost manic. I get mildly manic at times, and that's the way I've been feeling. I know I've been talking about games. I think it was Grocery Store Simulator when I would be running forward and it would walk into walls. Now it doesn't do that. Everything runs properly that way. There's a lot of stuff that's just suddenly coming up. I started Steam downloading things before I started recording. Now I'm getting all distracted by that. So, yes indeed, I am going to start doing some quick gameplay types of things for my Grocery Store Simulator and Supermarket Simulator, because I'm playing those. I'm having fun, and because I'm having fun, I want to share the thing I am having fun with people. And I think that's fun. Essentially, I am a child. I have been a child my whole life, and I hope to be just a child until the day I stop metabolizing, which, trust me, is not something I like even considering, let alone thinking about. Now, hopefully, this is recording well, because I suddenly realized my microphone is far away. I forgot to move it close, so I'm probably going to have to pump up the decibels. Oh, goody. Such is life, is it not? Anyway, though, I am having a lot of troubles keeping myself focused, even on top of the ADHD. I fell asleep. After my therapy, I was doing okay. I ate some food, I watched some videos, and at noon, I started falling asleep. And it wasn't until after 1 p.m. that I was able to get myself up and moving. And then the other thing about the camera here with the 2 megapixel thing, I have every light on in here. I have my bathroom light on. I have the over sink light on. I have the over the head light on. I have the by my bed light on. so it has indirect lighting reflecting off the wall in this direction, and it's still super dark. I keep looking up here to check it out to make sure I'm centered and all that, but it's dark. I'm gonna have to bump up the exposure and brightness in post. Thumbs up. Ah, well, I can't remember anything else that has happened, so yay on that. Tomorrow I have physical therapy, and we have a community meeting here, which I'm gonna I had to cancel my first meeting with physical therapy this week because of a scheduling conflict. Now I just realized that the time for my appointment, 2:15, we had the community meeting here. So I'm going to have to go in and talk to them beforehand and say I'm not going to be able to make it, because they are mandatory. If you're busy and you can't make it, of course, you're busy and you can't make it. But if you're able to make it, that's part of your lease. So I'll have to tell them that I can't make it because I need to get to physical therapy. Later on, I will talk about more and other things, but again, because I am just tired and wanting to... I have been fighting with my computer and all the systems to try and make it work correctly. Windows 11, I have been doing okay with working with it so far. I don't like it, but I've gone from active hatred to harsh disdain. There are some things I really don't like, and one of them is really minor. I use the search program Search Everything by Void Tools. It searches your entire system, does it fast, and is so much better than Microsoft Search. And it used to be, well, you can set your hotkeys, and I always used Alt-Z to bring up the window. Now when you go to set up those hotkeys, no Alt. You can't hit Alt and then make up a hotkey. You can hit Control or Shift, but you can't hit Alt. And that takes away an immediate huge amount of its usefulness for me, because now I have to go and click the icon in the tray, because otherwise Control N will call up a window. But you know what happens if you hit Control N and you're in, say, an art program or a video editing program? That's new. Anyway, though. Hey, if you could like, comment, share, subscribe, that would be very awesome. So sharing only, of course, with people that you think would like watching an old man yammer on about inane things in a thoroughly incomprehensible fashion. Thumbs up and thank you. And of course, liking and all that really helps. At least let YouTube know that it's not a dead channel. So if you could engagement farm for me, that would be awesome. And of course, if you're a Patreon patron, thumbs up and thank you so very much. Without you, I would be not badly hurting. I'm just hurting, but not badly hurting. I like being just a hurting monkey. It is so much better than being a badly hurting monkey where I was, where all my money went to my rent. It sucked. But thank you so much. You helped me out in those times. You're helping me out during these times. We're all going through times, but thank you for helping me with my times. It is appreciated. You are beautiful and awesome. And everybody that's left me a comment, you too are beautiful and awesome in your own way. Very, very cool. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up and heart every comment that YouTube lets me do so, and I answer as many as my nerve compression and my general disposition for the day will let me do. So thumbs up, thank you. Check in with those, see if I answered a comment. No, I was going to say, oh, today's are maybe not, but I don't know when you're watching this, so that doesn't mean anything. I can't be time topical. Thumbs up. Oh, and of course, if you could, I post at least once, sometimes twice, occasionally 3 times, and when I'm really feeling it, 4 times a day on my community tab. I have pictures and posts, and I will frequently say, videos are going to be late, or I'm going to do this and then record. So if you're curious, is there going to be a video? Check out the community tab, and hey, you never know. So I'm going to edit, render, upload, and yesterday I rendered on this thing. It used to be all the way up until this machine. Rendering generally took, well, anywhere from taking 1 minute to render 1 minute's worth of video, or 1 minute to render 30 seconds of video. It always took, if it was a 20-minute video, it was at least 20 minutes of time. Yesterday, it rendered the video in like 2.5 minutes. I don't know how well it's going to do on a game video where there's a lot of stuff changing instead of the moderately, static background and foreground here. That could be a major, major difference. So we shall see. But anyway, though, hopefully you're going to get done the things that you would like to get done. If not, please do not beat yourself up. You deserve better. Until we meet again. Yeah, it's until we meet again. You take care. I've lost my mind a long time ago. I'm not losing it. I lost it a long time ago. You take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. Oof da. Days after therapy. I'm doing things more than I used to in the past, so only on those days. That's what I mean. And I'm trying to figure out a good time to be doing things and recording videos instead of, waiting until the end of the day. I have nothing aside from, squishy to write down into the comments and do some more blatant farming of engagement. So, if you wanted to write the word squishy, then that would be cool. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. Thumbs up.